dear students. How are you? I hope you all are fine and safe at your home. All of you enjoyed your summer vacations. Yes, I hope you all enjoyed your summer vacations and all of you done your or all of you completed your holiday homework also, right? So welcome back to your classes. Welcome back to school. Yes, this is your maths class. So welcome back to your maths class, right? So as you all know that before your summer vacations we completed our chapter number 4th edition in maths, right? We have completed our chapter number 4th edition. So let's revise all the topics which we discussed in chapter number 4th edition. Okay, so our first topic is addition without regrouping. Okay, so what is our first topic? Addition without regrouping. So let's start. What do you mean by addition without regrouping? It means addition without carryover, right? All of you know that addition without what is addition without regrouping or addition without carryover. It means in that sums or in these types of sums we have to solve the sums, but we don't put carryover or we don't need to regroup the numbers. Okay, so let's do with an example. So here we have given an example which it is a 4-digit number. We have given two 4-digit numbers and we have to add these two numbers. Okay, so let's start doing this. That first is 5123 and we have to add this number to the 3702. Okay, so let's start adding, but as you know that I already told you that we have to start adding from its ones place digit. Okay, we start to add these numbers from its ones place digit, not from thousand place digit. Okay, so we have to start adding from its ones place, that is 3 plus 2. So what is 3 plus 2? 3 plus 2 is equals to 5. All of you know 3 plus 2 is equals to 5. Yes. So next is we have to add tens place digit. So 2 plus 0. 2 plus 0 is equals to 2. Next is 1 plus 7. 1 plus 7 is equals to 8. And 5 plus 3. 5 plus 3 is equals to again 8. So as you can see that we don't need or we don't require any regrouping or any carryover. We simply add the numbers and write down their digits or sum. Okay, so we don't need any regrouping और any carryover. हमें यहाँ पे regrouping की जरूरत नहीं पड़ी, हमें यहाँ पे carryover की जरूरत नहीं पड़ी. हमने simply digits को add किया, okay, according to their places, right? And हमने क्या किया, उनकी जो भी sum आया हमने वो नीचे जो blank हमें given था वहाँ पे हमने write down किया, right? Next is our next topic is addition with regrouping. Or with we have solved addition with single regrouping, with double regrouping or triple regrouping as required in our sum, right? So addition with regrouping or with carryover both have same meaning. Okay, so regrouping also means that why do we need to regroup the numbers, right? When some digit is placed or to the next place, okay, then we have to add that carry also. Okay, so for adding this carry we have to regroup the numbers, ठीक है, of that place of or their respective places. ठीक है, so हमें क्या करना पड़ता है, regrouping हमें क्यों करनी पड़ती है किसी भी सम के अंदर, कि जब हमारी कैरी ओवर किसी नेक्स्ट प्लेस के ऊपर किसी भी रिस्पेक्टिव प्लेस के ऊपर हमारी कैरी ओवर जाती है, ठीक है, सो हमें क्या करना पड़ता है, उस कैरी को भी जो कैरी ओवर हमारी प्लेस जो भी डिजिट गई है उसको भी हमें ऐड करना होता है, राइट? सो फॉर एग्जांपल अगर हमें टेंस प्लेस के ऊपर कैरी ओवर गया है हमारे यहाँ पे 1, ओके, सो अगर हमें उस 1 को भी, आपको पता है कि उस 1 को जो भी कैरी गया है हमें उसको भी ऐड करना होता है. सो ऑलरेडी हमारा एक ग्रुप बना हुआ था ये 2 डिजिट्स का, ओके, बट वी हैव टू ऐड दैट कैरी ऑल्सो. ओके, सो वी हैव टू अगेन रीग्रुप द नंबर्स. हमें उन नंबर्स को अगेन रीग्रुप करना पड़ा टू ऐड दैट कैरी. ओके, दैट्स व्हाई वी कॉल दीज सम्स एडिशन विद रीग्रुपिंग, ओके, और विद कैरी ओवर. Okay, both have same meaning. If you have given addition with regrouping or addition with carryover, then it means that both have same meaning. You have to solve same. Okay, so here we have given again a sum, so we have to solve this sum. We have given two 4-digit numbers. This is 4-digit number 1 2 3 4. We have given a number up to the 4th place digit. Okay, 1000 place है, 1000 हमारा 4-digit number है, 1 2 3 4. So 4-digit का number हमें given है. कितने numbers given है? We have given 2 numbers here. Okay, so we have to add these numbers. So 3 plus 7 is equals to 10. So as you know that we have to write here its last digit and next place digit is move carry to the next place. Okay, so here we have given 4 or the 1 is move carry to the or transfer carry to the next place, that is tens place. Okay, so now we have to regroup these numbers. 2 plus 8 is equals to 10 and we have to add this one also. So 10 plus 1 is equals to 11. Okay, and you know that we have to write here last place digit and 1 will be moved to the next place. Okay, so again we need to regroup these numbers. 6 plus 1 7 and 7 plus 1 is equals to 8. Okay, so आप सबको पता है कि हमें जो डिजिट्स गिवन है वो तो हमें ऐड करने ही हैं, ठीक है, लेकिन जो हमारा कैरी जाता है जितने भी डिजिट्स होंगे हमें वो उतने ही नंबर्स हमें ऐड करने पड़ते हैं. अगर यहाँ पे 1 कैरी जा रहा है तो 1 नंबर ऐड करेंगे, 2 कैरी जा रहा है तो हमें 2 नंबर्स ही ऐड करने पड़ते हैं. ओके, नेक्स्ट 5 plus 3, 5 plus 3 again is equals to 8. This is our required sum. Okay, yes, our next topics are word problems and estimation. So we discussed word problems. Okay, we solved our exercises of word problems. We solved many questions based on word problems, right? So we are not discussing these questions now. So next is estimation. Okay, so next is estimation. What is estimation? It means approximate, near about, right? So we have to add the given sum or number. We have to add the given numbers by rounding off to the nearest hundred. Okay, so we have given some numbers and we have to add them, but first of all we have to round that numbers to the nearest hundred or tens. What about what you have to ask? Okay, so you have to round off the given number to the nearest hundred. Okay, so we solve this question which we have to solve. Okay, so in your course book we have given this question that 315 plus 243. We have to add these two numbers, but we have to add these two numbers by rounding off these numbers to the nearest hundred. So first of all we have to round off these numbers to the nearest hundred, right? So first is 315 and second number is 243. So first of all we have to round off these numbers to the nearest hundred. So let's do 315. As you know that it lies between which two hundreds? 300 and 400. I already told you, or I already discussed with you this process in chapter number 1, 2 and chapter number 4 also, right? So I am not discussing here right now this process, right? So 315 lies between 300 and 400, right? Now we have to compare the tens place digit with the 5. You know why we compare tens place digit here? Because we have to round off to the nearest hundred and we have to compare one place lower to the that place which we have to round off to the number. Okay, so we have to round off this number to the nearest hundred. Okay, so one place lesser than this 100 place is tens place. So we have to round off this tens place digit to the 5. Okay, so we have to compare this tens place digit with 5. Okay, so at tens place digit we have given 1. on comparing 1 and 5, we know that 1 is less than 5, and you know that if this tens place digit is less than 5, then this number will move to the smallest side. Okay, this is our smallest side and this is your biggest side, because 300 is less than 400. So this is bigger number and this is smaller number. So on comparing, if we get this number less than 5, then we move to the smallest side. And if we get this number is equal to 5 or greater than 5, then we move to the biggest number or biggest side or right hand side. Okay, so we have here we have given 1 which is less than 5. So 315 will move to the 300. Okay, or it will round off to the 300. Okay, next is 243. As you know that it lies between 200 and 300. 200 and 300 के बीच में lie करता है. And on comparing its tens place digit with 5, again we have given here 4 which is less than 5, right? So this is less than 5, so we move to the smallest side, that is 200. So 243 will be round off to the smallest number, that is 200. Okay, so we have to add these two numbers now. So on adding 200 and 300, we get 0 plus 0 0, 0 plus 0 0, and 3 plus 2 is equals to 5. So 500 is our required answer. Okay, so these are the topics which we discussed in chapter number 4. Okay, so we have completed our chapter number 4, addition. Okay.